Hey guys, it's your DM here, Sweetie Swooty, and I'll be coming for that booty. Welcome to episode 4, and so I screwed up last time recording an episode, and the audio did not come out beautifully because, well, I'm a dumbass, so... so I'm going to give you guys a recap after everybody introduces themselves, so I'm going to pass it off to Varys. Varys, you want to take over?
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Varys here, or Old Dusty. Playing a little bit of D&D again today. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that we actually lost our last episode that we played. It wasn't actually much that really happened, but it's kind of unfortunate just due to bad audio quality. So we know this episode's going to be a lot better, that's for sure. All right, I'll pass it on over to Keeper Darius.
Hey, Keeper Darius here, also known as Cities. It's a shame about the last episode. Not much happened, but maybe some stuff like people maybe losing arms and stuff, but we'll get to that later. But yeah, it's good to be back. I'll pass it down to Varys.
Well, I'll pass it on over to Zahir.
Fuck you and your formal invitations. I'm getting impatient. Talk, Rhaegar.
Suzaku
I am
here.
also
I'm
stupid.
new. I'm here to have fun. Let's go. Let's do it.
Alright, so everybody introduce themselves. Alright, so to give you guys kind of the down low what happened last episode. So when they're traveling back through the forest, they decide to stop off at the cave and try to find Herschel's body. When they entered the cave was well destroyed, but there was still the entrance, and they found a rock went through the floor and showed them the cave underneath. They decide to, instead of grabbing the vines so they can climb back up the slide, which I left them, they decided to go down the slide anyway. And when they got down there, they found a cave full of mushrooms. It was Varys' idea to have Sharpie touch one of the mushrooms to test them out because they had spikes on them, and when Sharpie touched it, it killed Sharpie instantly. A few moments later, Sharpie came back to life, zombified, and has funguses started to grow out of him, and he got stomped by Grugnak. Grugnak felt horrible about that. So they started hearing roaring come from a larger portion of the cave. As they followed the path, there was a stream in the middle, and there was two sides that were kind of ledged. And they followed the path, avoiding the mushrooms. They looked outside, and they saw a giant owlbear. So what they did was they waited back there, and Varys and a few others tried to sneak up on it. When they got close enough, they decided to fight it, and Grugnak set his trap down, Clampy, the trap, and the bear trap went off, catching it as they fought it, and they continued to fight, and they killed it. It seemed it was infected by the mushrooms, and it was already zombified, and without killing it properly, it came back to life a second time. The second time through, it bit Set's arm, causing an infection to start growing out of Set's arm, not killing him immediately because it was more of a second-hand attack, like second-hand smoke. So it wasn't really a deadly attack of the mushroom, but it was going to kill him. They killed the owlbear officially and destroyed it. So what happened was Set's arm got worse and worse, and Grugnak got the bright idea, let's go ahead and cut off the arm. Grugnak sliced through, cut his arm off while Varys was trying to stop him. The arm went off, and then Varys and Set, for the next 40 minutes of that episode, argued about who would have the arm. It kind of went something like this. I'll pick up your arm and carry it with me. No, you won't. Don't touch my arm. I don't trust you. Well, let me pick up your arm. No, don't touch my arm. Let me pick up your arm, man. I'm going to attack you. I'm going to attack. Well, I'm going to pick up the arm. And then Darius picked it up trying to fix it. The arm was not fixed. And it ended up, kind of just being a useless arm, which Set was, he was pretty much almost dead at this point, but, Grugnak actually saved his life. He wanted us to continue carrying the arm with us, even though it's completely useless. So we have a free arm trophy that's, healed of the infection, but it's not going to ever be reattached as Set thought it would be. Set passed out, and we carried him up the vine shaft. There's a hole above us that had a light go through. They climbed up the vines, and now they are back in the forest. Set's knocked out because I said so. And he's very low on health, so we're going to see if we could, possibly save him. And hopefully the infection's completely out of his body. I'm hoping so. Anyway, so we're going to start our journey. They're in a, so you guys, we're starting the journey. You got out of the cave, and it is raining outside, pouring rain right now, and you're in the forest still, and you hear a lot of clamoring noises around you, kind of like, you know, people readying up arms and swords, and you look around, and you notice you have about 25 goblins, including the goblin priest from the first episode, standing outside, waiting on you guys to exit. The goblin priest approaches and he's like, "You guys, you just came back from the cave. I thought you guys would never show up. It's time to kill you."
In Goblin, I say.
I want a second Sharpie.
In Goblin, I say. May I inquire as to why you'd like to kill us?
Because last time we were with you, that wizard that's over the giant orc ugly dude's back. Is that orc carrying a dead goblin on him? Yeah. So, we messed up, and we tried to save your friend, and he kinda died. Is that Sharpie? Yeah, it is. Grognak throws Sharpie at their feet. We're really sorry. I'm actually really torn up about it. It wasn't really anybody here's fault, especially not Varys. But, you know, he's kinda dead.
I didn't do anything.
Why would you go and try to save one of ours? It looks like you killed him. I don't believe you. Do we believe you? No, we don't believe you. No.
If you guys would like to find out, why don't you guys go down into the cave and go and touch the mushrooms?
You know what? I have people to spare. You. What, me? Yeah, you. Jump in the hole. The priest grabs one of the goblins and pushes them forward, and the goblin reaches for a vine and just trips headfirst straight into the hole.
Nice.
Splat.
Whoops. Well, that was a nice fall.
I
So,
don't believe he survived.
that's fine. I have another one. Pushes another one forward. Sure, I don't. It's slippery. I don't care. Go down the hole. So the other one approaches, grabs the vine, he starts making his way down. The vine snaps. Splat.
Hey man, third time's the charm.
Yes, he's got the point there, actually. I'm not going to lie.
Third one goes down, splats again. I'm done sending people down. You speak lies. You killed Sharpie.
How many are there?
I do not lie.
Now, because
22.
3 of them just died.
22.
There was 25?
There was 25, now there's 22.
I do not lie. We did not kill him. A fungus killed him, and he tried to kill us after the fungus killed him.
And where is that proof of the fungus?
So, can
The
I just
reason
point
that
it
the
out here?
arm was cut off of our friend.
Can I
That's
just
just a
point out
guy
here,
with
wouldn't-
no arm.
Wouldn't Sharpie have fungus growing out of him because he touched it? So wouldn't it be growing through him
It
if
would.
it instantly killed him?
It would. Just you haven't pointed it out to the chieftain yet.
Grognak, throw his body on the ground.
Grognak already dead.
Guys, look at him. Inspect his body. Why don't you take a look? Why don't you just investigate it? Touch it. Like, flip him over. Touch it.
The priest flipped him over and died instantly.
Okay.
Yeah, what
So
are
now
you
it-
doing to our priest? You liars! They all start screaming at you guys.
Maybe, listen, look at it. Hey, look. Hey, whoa. How old was he anyways? How old was your priest? I'm pretty sure he just had a heart attack. I swear. Didn't you guys just see him have a heart attack? Can I use my persuasion to roll?
Yes. Go ahead and use persuasion.
15 plus 15 plus 3, so 18.
You persuaded them that he got so scared that he just died instantly. But the issue is, he starts twitching on the ground, mouth foaming and eyes rolling constantly.
Guys, look! It looks like he's having a seizure.
Yeah,
Someone help him! Give him mouth to mouth. Give him mouth to mouth.
Please, I would suggest not touching the body.
Well, one of the
I would
goblins
suggest
ran up
not
to give
spreading
him.
this more than it has to be spread.
One of the goblins went up to him, and the goblin priest pretty much took his claws and just shoved it through the other goblin's throat. And the priest has become a zombie now, a zombie goblin, just like Sharpie was, because of somebody's decisions to kill Sharpie.
I didn't do anything.
Fellow goblins, I would suggest.
Is this zombie getting up right now? What's happening with the zombie?
The zombie is getting up right now. It's pretty much like took its claws out of its neck and then just started sitting up, just foaming and having like mushrooms start to just sprout.
I vote through this commotion.
Guys, what are you
run.
doing? Kill him! Kill him, guys!
Smash! Grognak threw
No.
his axe.
No.
Threw his axe straight at him for 16. Well, that hit. And for the goblin, what was it? D12? Yeah. Haha! Solid 12. 12 damage. Why for once are we actually having good rolls? Alright, you know what? From now on, Izaku is going to stay. We're going to introduce him later. He's not in this just yet. Let's see. I gotta pull up Goblin. Alright, so Goblin. It cleaves into him, and it pretty much, like, takes off a leg, but he is still standing. Now, what are you doing to our priest? There's nothing wrong with him! He just doesn't have a leg, and he's foaming.
He is undead now.
If he's undead, how is he standing?
Because
He's got
undead.
a point there. He's got a point there. How is he standing if he's undead?
Grognak has good point here for you guys.
Hey, Grognak, maybe you should pick your axe back up.
Grognak does not really want to go get that axe right now. He's still there. Grognak might be stupid. Not that stupid.
You threw your axe.
Oh, yeah. Fine. But can you shoot the goblin priest thing real quick so I can go grab it?
Alright. I'd like to ready up an attack and pull out my bow and arrow. And I pull out one of my regular arrows. And I go to try and hit this goblin priest.
Alright.
Oh god. I rolled a 2. But it is plus 8, so it's a 10 to hit.
For the goblin.
My longbow is fucking insane for hitting. I have plus 8 to hit with my longbow. So I have 10. I rolled a 10 total.
10. You missed, but it struck me in the ground. The other guy was, "Hey, what are you doing? Stop attacking our priest!" Grognak runs over, grabs the axe, kind of does an athletic. Oh, a 20. Yeah, he does the athletic. He kind of rolls over, grabs the axe, readies up.
Your priest is going to try and kill you all.
Grognak smash.
Grognak. I look over to Zahir and Keeper Darius.
Grognak just staring with his eyebrow up like, should I smash? Smash.
Smash.
Oh, 17 plus 4 is 21. Hits. Cleaves its head straight down the middle, splitting the brain open, and just dropping it on the ground and pulling his axe out. Yes, Grognak smash. I am sorry, goblin small people things. I did not mean to kill your priest. He did it! He killed the priest! Doesn't that make him the priest now? Yeah,
I was gonna
that's
say,
kinda
you're the leader now.
kinda
Persuade
how it
them.
works. No. Grognak's not priest. He stopped priest from hurting you. Yes!
No, Grognak, stop!
The orc killed the priest. The orc is now the new leader and chieftain of the tribe of goblins because
Let's
he
go! Let's go!
kills them. And all the goblins start cheering because Grognak is the victor, because in goblin tradition, killing, the leader, the priest, or whatever their group, automatically makes whoever killed them the leader.
Grugnak, zip it. Listen. All right, guys. Where's the nearest town around us? Our master, Grugnak, needs to know right now. I'm going to be the speaker for Grugnak.
Yes, it works out. So if you guys continue on to your northeast. Northeast. You are gonna go northeast, and there's a town, but I'm going to tell you, it is a very strange town. There is hey, you guys will get it when you get there. It's very strange.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, okay. Is it for Grugnak?
Well, of course it's for Grugnak. You're not even allowed to... Okay. Grugnak told me, I understand that he hasn't said anything, but he already told me that you're not allowed to question what we say to you. So, unless you're questioning your master, Grugnak, you will smash, right? Smash.
Oh, Grugnak, smash. Good.
So unless you want to question what...
No, we don't want to... you speak for Grugnak, go ahead.
All right, so let's go. Take us to wherever the next village is. Where's your village? Why don't we go to the Goblin village?
And that's another issue, so... Honestly, the only reason we were tracking you guys in the first place, ever, was because the humans destroyed our village, said we were monsters and cretins of the earth, and we deserve to be smited like the heretics we are!
You do not deserve to be smited, I can tell you that, as a man of faith.
Darius, what do you think we should do? I feel like, honestly, if I'm being quite honest, I feel like we should get revenge on these son of a bitch.
I will not harm these goblins.
I'm not saying
We
the
have
goblins.
like 20 little Sharpies.
I'm not saying the goblins, Darius. I'm saying
I
we
will
help
not
the
allow the
goblins.
town either.
Well, he just
say
said
we move
humans.
on.
He never said the town. So how do we know these aren't a group of bandits that we're after? We need to
Because the
solve
humans
this.
around
We need
here
to get to the bottom of this.
Or the town.
Well,
If you guys want to follow, we will lead the way, but we will not go into town. We do not trust the other humans. Honestly, I don't know why I trust you. If it wasn't for the big guy, I would not be trusting you.
it sounds
You
like
can
you're
trust me.
questioning Grugnak again about your decisions.
I speak your language fluently. You can trust me.
Prove it then.
I start talking in Goblin. You see? You can trust me.
He is one of us.
And
And they all start chanting, one of us, one of us, one of us. Hey guys, quiet. He's one of us. He's one of us. Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we go now. Unless anyone has anything else to say,
I have no objections.
let's go.
as long as it's not back to the town we came from. I'm good.
One thing though. One of you goblins
We'll
are
find
gonna
out when we get there.
One of you goblins are gonna jump up on my shoulder. You don't really have a choice, but from now on, you're a new Sharpie. We have one. We have one we don't really like. He's got a lazy
It's
eye.
20 goblins.
Grugnak, grab him, the one who's talking. Take him. He's coming with us.
Me? Yeah, it's fair enough.
Yeah.
My name's actually James. You are new Sharpie. Okay, it's Sharpie. Alright.
There we go.
It's 20 goblins now, right? Because the
20.
priest and a
21, because
Because the priest killed one of them, right?
Was it 25, right? Start out.
Three
Three
jumped off
then-
the
Three
edge.
jumped down the hole. Priest is one. Priest killed one. That's 20.
That's 5.
20. Yeah,
Dead.
you're right. I'm not good at math.
It's all right.
Yes, there's 20 of us.
Hey, I just gotta go find that arrow that I shot. Can I roll perception or insight or investigation to try and find my arrow that I shot?
Yeah.
Okay. Which one do you want me to roll? Insight or investigation or perception?
Investigation.
7 plus 3, 10.
You find it sticking out of one of the goblins' asses.
Oh,
You gotta
hey.
find his ass cheek.
Huh. I run up to him, I grab the tip of the arrow, and
Hey, what are you
kinda-
doing?
I kind of kick him off. My arrow.
That was a real pain in my ass. Thank you.
That's a good one, bud. All right, now let's go. Take us.
Alright, so You guys follow them to the northeast, and you end up at the entrance or the exit of the forest. And there's kind of like a spreading of the trees, and you can see a town in front of you. I'm going to go ahead and kind of say no perception here. You know, it's raining pretty hard, but you can kind of see the faint glow of some torches, some buildings up ahead, and just a little small amount of housing. It's not really a town. It's more just kind of a little village.
So you guys said this town was strange, right?
Yeah, I did, and I'm going to say the goblins are going to stay in the forest linings. They're not really keen to humans anymore. We tried to work with them, and like I said, they threatened to smite us and killed over 100 of us, and I don't trust them.
Well, then it's probably best if you don't come in.
Hey,
Anything else you can let us
I-
know about this village, this town?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanna ask a few questions too there, Darius, once you got it through.
Yeah, go ahead and ask for Grugnak. I will answer.
Yes. Grugnak demands to know
Grugnak
who was their leader. Was their leader one in command?
Hey, yeah, that's why Grugnak's in control, dumbass.
I'm not saying him. I'm saying these people who slaughtered your village. Who was the one that was in control of this? Did they, when they came at you, did they have someone who was a power host demanding them where to go and someone to slaughter? Did anyone notice anything out of the
Yeah.
goblins that are here?
There was a man that rode on a horse. He had blonde hair, and he was wearing a cross on his chest, and the rest of the men had shields with crosses. There was a few people in white robes, too, and every time we thought we killed one of them, the white robe would show up, and the person would raise up. They were zombies.
Wait a minute. So what you're saying is, that, like, when they slaughtered, they rose up other goblins to become zombies?
Well,
I
the
believe
thing
they were
was, they'd be
healing
shot
the
down,
injured.
and they would come back up, and it was strange magic. I think the people in the white robes were necromancers.
I do not believe they are
This is weird.
necromancers. I believe they practice the same magic I do.
Well, no, wait. Were they dead though? Do you know? Did you see an arrow through someone's head and then they came back?
Okay, I'm going to tell you this. We are goblins. I want you to look at us and say if any of our medics are actual real medics. If we were real medics, do you think the chief would have died? No. Honestly, at this point, we share brain cells. We have two we fight over. That's what the medic told us we had.
All right. Well, what do you think, Darius?
I believe they have the same spells that I use, which are healing spells.
Why don't you-
so when
Why
they
don't
fall
you show
unconscious-
that? Why don't you? I guess we can't really show that off, but I guess it doesn't matter. Did you catch a name by chance? Any of the goblins? Did you catch a name?
The one with the blonde hair, his name was Izan. It's spelt with a I. There's an I. And then
Well, you wouldn't know how to spell it if it's Izan. So we'll keep that in mind. Darius, do you have any further questions? But I think we're through here. Grugnak
I'll
demands
just-
to be left alone after this. You guys stay out
Okay.
here and watch out in the trees.
all right.
I was just wondering
The
if
goblin.
there's anything else we should know.
Sharpie,
About the
you're
town.
coming with us, though. Yeah, Sharpie will come. What else do you want?
Should we take
Right.
more than just Sharpie?
Probably not.
No, we probably shouldn't if we're taking them into a town.
Okay.
Yeah. I can stay here, too, if the big guy's okay with that. I am okay with it. I don't want to lose another Sharpie, Varys.
Gosh, I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. So
You're gonna have to ask Seth.
I set them down, and you notice they start climbing into trees and hiding in bushes. And like I said, before you lies a town. You can kind of see a little bit because of the heavy rain, but there's torches that's kind of flickering with the rain. And you can kind of see a little bit of housing to the left after you got out of the exit. So like to the left of you, housing, straight in front of you, kind of like a small little circle roundabout thing with shops maybe. Who knows?
Or what time of day is it?
I was just about to ask that too.
The town.
It's
thought I
raining,
did.
so is it like evening or night right now?
It's kind of in the evening a little bit, yeah. You know, like you guys worked yourself into the evening. It's
Is it past 5 o'clock?
Yeah, it's past 5 o'clock.
Okay, so
Almost
it's dinner
bedtime.
time. Hey guys. It's 4 o'clock somewhere. Is there any pubs within my area that I can see, like a tavern?
Well, maybe we should travel into the village and see. Because, like I said, it's raining. You can't really see unless you get
Yeah.
closer to it.
Let's enter
It's-
the village. Is it
It's
walled
4
or-
o'clock somewhere. We need to get to the pub.
Grognak says, time for the grog!
Yeah,
Is the
I
village-
agree. Grognak.
Is the village walled, or is it like just
No, just it's just an open village. Like, one of those just little small, little quaint areas.
Well, then let's go find a tavern and we can ask questions and get some drink.
Okay. So you guys agree to enter the village, right? Not to railroad you at all. Alright, so we enter the village, right? And as we enter the village, you guys get closer to it, and you notice there's a well in the center, and around the well is 3 buildings. On the outside of one says trader, on the outside of the other says groceries, and then, like, you know, fruit market kind of thing, but it's like not a stand, it's like an inside building that you can go into. And then on the other one is a pub, and then there is horse stables also. So there's 4 buildings. There's a big one that's horse stables, and next to that is a pub, next to that is a trader, and next to that is a grocery. Honestly, if you guys can see this, can you guys make that out? That's kind of how it works. Alright?
As soon as Varys has the pub within eye shot, he is all of a sudden you guys notice him kind of go into a trance and start like walking towards the pub, going, I need ale and grog.
Grognak is gonna follow, because last time he got drunk, we did bad things, and honestly, it was fun, so I'm going with him.
Let's go, Grognak.
Right.
This is never gonna get old.
So me and him enter. What do you guys want to do?
Well, let's go. Probably also want to find some rooms, I guess, for the night. So why don't we go and see if there's rooms there and ask what's going on in this town.
Okay.
Get some info.
What do you think, Sahir?
I'm just gonna follow Darius because he's the only other sane man one here.
Okay. So you guys walk
Grognak.
in, and you notice there's a guy sitting kind of, you know, in the shadows, and then there's a very old man, kind of looks like Santa Claus, barkeeping.
I walk right up to the barkeeper. Barkeeper, what do you have to drink?
Yeah, yes. As we got ale.
I need to know right now, what do you have to drink? What's the best thing you have on tap?
We got ale.
Okay, how much does it cost?
It cost, what did it cost? Back in my day, it used to cost about a copper.
I need to know what it costs. Okay,
Right.
so, do you want me to give you a copper for one?
And now, because the price of inflation went up, yeah,
Silver
when
to
the
silver now,
mayor
right?
decided that, it's about 1 silver.
Alright, Varys looks through his coin sack
Why is
real
that
quick.
1 silver now? It's 2.
He Varys pulls out, 5, he pulls out, 5 silver, and he goes, give me 5.
So the old man, he grabs the silver, and it's just,
And then I pull out 2 extra ones, and I said, here, bud, take this as a tip.
okay, let me count.
Just make it snappy.
Hey, hold on, Sonny. That's 1 silver. And 2 silver.
Listen, here, I need my beer now. Give me my ale. I need my ale.
4 silver.
Is there another keeper here? I need an ale.
5 silver. Hey, back in my day when I was young, I used to have another keeper. Hey, he passed on after to me.
All right, how much money do you need for me to come back there and get my own ale?
Yeah, 7 silver. Okay, I got this. He gets
Oh,
up slowly,
God.
turns around, looks towards the barrels. Hey, back in my day, hey, we used to have less barrels. Starts pouring the
Can you
beer
just
in
pick
there.
up a freaking glass?
But when he pours it, he leaves the perfect amount of froth on top. Like he's an expert in making
Okay.
ale.
I take it back. Just let me try
He
a
starts
sec.
shaking so much the foam just falls off the top of it. There you go.
Fuck.
Yes,
Fuck.
yes, good. Yes,
I
good.
I
Grognak
take the
needs
first-
beer too.
I take the first one. When I actually take the first one, I actually give it to Grognak first. Grognak, this one's on me.
Thank you, Varys. I'll consider that an apology for Sharpie. I'll stop bringing it up.
Now, can you please get my other ale? Because I need one now, and I can't wait to see. I'm seeing Grognak drink, and I'm not having a drink.
The
This
old
is
man,
gonna
the
blow
old
my
man
mind.
pulls up his glasses. You finished your ale, all right. I don't see where it went. Let me get you another. He goes
You
back.
owe me 4 more.
He goes back. And perfect on top. Beautiful foam. Beautiful. And then he Michael
Alright.
Foxes it all the way up to you. And the foam's
God
off the
damn
top.
it.
There you go, Sonny. And this just makes the 1, 2,
That's still.
3.
I don't
Three
even
more.
care. As long as I got my ale, I'm alright. That's fine by me. Okay,
I'm
now
not
give me
even
my
in the
other
pub
3.
and
Let's
I'm
go.
eating.
Let's go. Give me my other 3. Keep it coming.
Alright, so he keeps it coming. He keeps doing the same thing. Every time he goes to the tap, he pours it perfect every time. Before he gets it back to you, foam's completely gone off the top, spilt all over the floor.
Okay, so I grab another one. Hey, Darius, you want one?
I am good, thank you, but thank you for the
Good,
offer.
more for me. Alright. Takes another one. Zahir, you want one?
No, thank you.
Awesome,
Hey.
more for me.
Izaki.
Alright, last one. Hey, Sharpie. I guess, they didn't want one, so do you want one?
We left him outside.
Oh. Well, the other goblin that's with us, then.
No, we
Who are you?
we left the goblin out there. Remember, we left them all because we decided it'd probably be best to keep them away from humans.
I think Varys has, schizophrenia. Wait, who am I talking to? Oh, God. How do I have 4 beers?
So, Zaku, you there?
What is going on?
Give me a thumbs up.
One for me.
You there? All right. So you're the guy at the end of the bar, hidden in the shroud. So it's up to
As
you. what you
Varys
want-
sitting there, twinkle, twinkle, little star. As he puts down his third, he's already put back 3 beers.
All right, guys.
So
Very
so
nice,
by the sound of
guys.
it, by the sound of it, we got 2 at the bar and then 2 like back.
Yeah.
Not like
behind us, watching us to make sure that we don't do anything. Like I said, we also left Seth out there with the goblins. He's probably fine. He's passed out.
All right.
I'm gonna get up and like walk towards the 2 that are watching them, but like making sure I keep my eye on the. I don't know how to describe him yet at the bar.
And then
Hey,
Grognak,
hey,
he
Bart.
just keeps slamming down silver, slamming beers, slamming it down. Grognak's probably on his 6th.
I'm just gonna stand
Hey.
next to them, like I know them, and I'm just gonna lean over and be like,
Hey, Barkeep. Hey,
what's up
Barkeep.
with them?
Yeah, Sonny.
I want to make a little bet with you.
Yeah, what is that at?
All right. I'm gonna give you. I got 5-cylinder here. Okay. So I'm gonna buy 1 beer off you right now. Actually, give me 2. Give me 4. Fuck it. Give me 4. But I make a proposition.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is that, Sonny?
If you, out of those 4 beers, if you can make 1 back to me without you spilling the froth off the top, I'll give you a gold piece.
All right, Sonny, I'll take your bet. How many silver did you place down? 5?
I put 4 down for the beers, and then if he can get 1 of those 4 back to me, without frothing it, I think he rolls at a disadvantage, but I'll give him a gold piece.
All right. And let me count your silver, Sonny. It's 1 silver.
Is it me, or is this guy getting slower at counting? Or maybe it's just more beer.
4 silver. All right, so he goes back to grab them, and the first one comes out damn near perfect and gets served to you perfect. He actually steadies up. Second one fucking perfect. Hold on, let's see if he frosts one. Alright, so the third one he did mess it up. But the fourth one comes out beautifully. So one's messed up, the other three are not. Yeah,
Hey.
damn it.
It's funny because even if you wouldn't have given me one that was frothy, I still would have given you the gold piece just because I'm drunk. I flipped the gold piece to him.
Yeah, so here you has one gold piece. There's just one.
Put that somewhere special. I give Grognak 2 of the ales that I just got. Grognak,
completely
these are on me again.
obliterated. Finally slams the last one, just passes out on the floor.
Grognak, you've only had 3.
And
Are you a
that's
lightweight
gonna-
today?
The barkeep leans over the bar. Yeah, it's gonna cost me a floorboard. Yeah, damn it.
Well, I kind of poked Grognak. Hey, Grognak, you awake?
Grognak's just taking a Grognak nap. Yes. And he passed out.
I'm gonna take that as a. Hey, Grognak, I'm gonna take 5 gold pieces out of your pocket, okay? I'm gonna take 5 gold pieces out of your pocket because you gotta pay for this guy's floorboards.
Grognak just gives a thumbs up and just passes out again.
I take 5 gold pieces and hand it to the old man.
Ow.
Here, this will probably even fix more than your floorboard. It'll also give you a little bit of renovations. Just remember, the next time I come back here, you're my bartender no matter what.
Oh, there you
I like you.
That's one gold piece. 2 gold piece. 3 gold piece.
I look over at this human standing next to me.
Alright. Sorry guys, we had to take a break real quick. Some of the technical issues popped up. So, starting off again. They were going up to talk to Izaku. And, proceed with the roleplay.
Yeah, so what do you... This is a good bartender, eh?
Yeah, he's okay. I prefer to be by myself over there. I saw you guys come in. I was like, maybe I should say hi and not be all weird and creepy.
Why? Who are you trying to hit on? Grognak over here? He's passed out now, so is that why you're talking to me?
I actually wanted to talk to the or sober
The-
people.
Oh. Well, why the fuck are you talking to me? Hey, barkeeper, give me another ale.
Hey, sorry.
I turn away.
He
This
just
a
he throws an ale. This one's on the house.
this a common occurrence?
I like you.
I am not entirely sure. First time I've been in a tavern with this person.
Oh, okay. He seems right at home.
He does very much. My name is
Passed out
Keeper
one?
Darius.
Oh,
Hey, Grognak. You okay?
how's it going? You can call me Sue, short for Suzaku. Yeah, mouthful
Greetings,
sometimes.
Sue.
Ah, Sue's a girl's name. Passes back
Here's
out.
the other sober and sane.
I'll offer a handshake.
Who's that guy again?
I'll
Bonnie
shake your
Dash? Boy called Sue? I can't remember.
And then
Body
Zahir here is the other one who keeps a clear mind and is somewhat sane.
Well, anyways.
So,
What you guys up to in
You know, barkeep, that's a fine
Little
ale you got
village.
there.
so we're gonna pause for a second, and now that he's introduced, I'm gonna allow him to actually break the fourth wall and talk to the viewers real quick with nobody talking on him. To go ahead and introduce your character to the.
I am Suzaku Vermilion. I'm a human sorcerer. Like to dabble in more pyrokinetic spells. Say it's a hobby. But I also like to use my light crossbow. It gets the job done. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Not too much.
back to the roleplay.
Do you know if they have rooms here at this inn?
Yeah, we have rooms
What?
upstairs, Sonny. We have rooms. I never really charge for the rooms. As long as you drink here, you can have rooms. You are not drinking
Hey,
here,
we have
so no rooms.
I would offer that they have drinking enough for the all of us though.
Don't question how much I've had to drink.
Let's see. Roll for persuasion.
Me or who?
Izaku.
Ooh, that's one of the good ones. Okay. 9.
9. They need to at least have one beer, he says, as he shakes.
I'm sorry, but I do not drink alcohol. Is there any other drink I could procure?
Okay,
Against my religion.
I buy one beer for each of us, but I drink them myself.
Yeah, now worry, damn kids, and you're a damn
Yeah.
He bitches.
No,
and
you
moans.
can always give them more to me
He
if
bitches
you
and moans, grabs
want to. I'll take
the
the
beers.
beer.
I do not want you lip talking.
Z.
Hold on, guys. Pause. We have another issue. All right, never mind. It corrected itself. What were we saying? All right.
I suggested that I would buy beer for the 3 of us.
Yeah,
and
the
I would
old
drink.
man bitches and moans.
They're not
grabs 3
into it.
beers, hands them over. And there's no froth left on top. He's shaking them all completely. It's 3 silver.
I'm gonna pull out. Let's see. As of my sage, actually 10. I'll pull out 1 gold. I'm just like, it's like, this is for your troubles.
Yeah, thank you, Sonny. And so, as he's walking away, you can hear him go, 1 gold. And no, just 1 gold. And he goes back, drops the gold on the
Take the
counter.
beers. How big are they?
Alright, so you all 3 have procured rooms. Or all 5 of us have procured a room.
Grognak, are you not sleeping with me? We're not going in the same bedroom?
That's gay.
Hey, you can stay there on the floor.
Is he still alive?
Yeah. He moans.
I'll take it as a yes. Okay, well,
Suzaku, do you live in this village?
Take Grognak back.
do I
Because-
live here?
Hey,
Not really. I guess you could call me a traveler. I like to travel.
I travel as well, but on behalf of the faith
Ah,
and order.
Sue's a girl's name. And he passes out
I
again.
don't know how much more welcome I'll be.
damn it, Grognak.
God damn yourself.
We need to get you back to the room.
No,
These
no,
people were
that's
all
fine.
about to be killed by town earlier on, so especially that one that has 1 arm.
No, he's outside in the bush with the goblins. We just
Oh,
gotta drop
yeah.
him in the bush.
There's a guy with 1 arm out there who is probably going to be left for dead soon.
It's rained pretty heavily. He's got a pretty gaping wound.
Yeah,
Poor fella.
Grognak,
well,
are you
you know what
okay?
goes on in this village? You know, at all? How long have you been here for?
Recently, I think. Yeah, it's a pretty small village. Been raining a lot. Kind of stopped in, get out of the weather. Want to get sick.
Yeah. I would prefer not to get sick as well. How are you enjoying your 3 beers?
Friends, right? They're pretty good.
That is good.
So you guys just skip ahead and go.
Grognak, I think we should get you out of
If you
here.
wanted to.
Should I roll a strength check to see if I can pick Grognak up from the ground?
You might. May.
Huh, that's not very good. I rolled a 12.
Yeah, you realize that Grognak's way heavier than he looks. Kind of just grabbed his arm up and it just flops right back down to the ground. The heavy thud. Alright.
First.
Oh god. Guys, we need to get back to his room.
I'll help you
He's passed out
carry
here.
him.
It doesn't look good for the barkeeper here, and this guy's my new friend, and I just need to clean up this place, man. I feel so bad for the guy.
Come
We
here,
gotta get him
Grognak.
out of here, man.
We're
gotta
gonna
go
get
pick
you
him
to
up.
your
We
room.
gotta get Grognak back to his hotel room.
Okay.
Let's go, Grognak. We gotta go, buddy. You're coming with us.
Grognak starts
I'll try
baby
to lift
crawling
Grognak.
up the steps, starts like crawling on his hands and knees all the way up the steps, and just kind of like passes out at the top.
Oh,
I'll
God.
try help. I'll try like picking him up and getting him to his room.
I'll also carry him up. I feel kind of bad about the poor fellow.
Okay, so I'll say if 2 people carry him, there's not going to be any checks. Y'all will successfully carry him to the room. Alright, so everybody's, settled in, laid down, all that stuff. And I'm going to help you guys a little bit and skip you more towards the morning. Y'all wake up feeling 100% refreshed. Grognak is covered in his own puke. Go. Hey guys, again to the audience, I'm so sorry. I think I figured out the issue with my connectivity. I have corrected it, and we should all be good. I'm so sorry if any of the episode turned out kind of crappy whatsoever with the quality. I'm sure my stuff came through good, but because they were the choppy ones, because of my internet connectivity, I don't know if their voices came through good. So just kind of a backup. Yes, Varys and Zahir do not need to sleep, so Varys took care of Grognak. Or not to make sure he didn't throw up on himself. Grognak woke up hungover. And they are all heading downstairs, and the bar is currently like closed off, so all they can do is kind of like exit. It's kind of early morning, like 6 o'clock, 6:30 in the morning. So, alright, go ahead and start the role play.
Oh. I think we gotta go to a shop. I need to really buy some stuff here. I want to get some items. Let's get out of here. Hey, barkeeper. I'm sure I'll see you again sometime.
Yeah,
And thanks again for last night.
I'll see you later, Sonny.
Cheers. I throw him another gold piece. Does he catch it? I hope he does. He's
It
got to
drops to
catch
the
it.
ground, and you watch him fumble for it. Yeah.
Oh god, I feel so
You're gonna
bad
break
for
his
him.
back.
One gold piece. Yeah, why? And he kind of just stumbles around and goes behind the bar.
No. I'm gonna walk out of the front door.
All
I
right.
want to go up to the barkeep. Like, would you be able to tell us all about this town, per se, or this village? I don't really know much about it.
Oh yes, there's a store that sells produce, and there's a trading store, and there's 3 homes. And there's a little bit of a farm. And the home's been there, and back in my day, the homes are always there. It's three homes.
Okay. So it's a farming village.
Yeah, precisely, Sonny.
Very nice to know. And you guys have a mayor or this lord rule over you?
Yeah, we have horse stable. There's a few horses in there. It's about, last time I counted, 9 horses.
Who leads the town?
It's me. I kind of run this town. But it's kind of just what I say goes.
Oh, could I get your name? I'm Keeper Darius.
They called me Old Man Willow.
Well, Old Man Willow, pleasure to meet you. I'm glad for your hospitality.
It's no problem. I don't get very many guests. It's just,
Well-
yeah, it's not that much that really happens here. It's a quiet town.
Well, it's always nice.
It's nice to see a cleric come in every once in a while.
Well, if you have any clerical needs done today, feel free to call for me before I leave.
Actually, I do.
I'll do what I can.
I have a mole on my lower back. He proceeds to drop his pants. Hey, can you take a look at it?
Of course I can. I'll take a look at it.
Oh, what?
It's kind of weird. It's kind of grown in shape. It kind of looks like a mole.
As someone who's trained in medicine, I'm proficient in it. Is it anything for him to be worried about?
It's I've had it since childhood, so I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I just wanted you to look at my ass. It's a nice ass, isn't it?
I'm sorry,
I
but
just
I
want to
do,
say I have.
Don't
I just
believe
wanna say I have
I'm
an
one who
active-
can comment on that type of thing.
I want to say I have a 15 active perception, and because I'm waiting outside and it's been a long time, I want to say I want to come almost back inside, and I walk in when I hear that joke, and I say, "Ha, barkeep, that was hilarious, buddy." Oh God,
Yeah, he
This
gets
guy.
it. He gets
I
it.
like this guy.
I thought you were going to the store. There.
Yeah, well, where are you guys? No one came with me. I'm
You didn't ask for any of us
by
to come
myself.
with you. Assumed you were going to go by yourself.
Well, you guys not coming with me?
I don't have anything I need to buy.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Thanks,
I
Darius. I
know.
thought we were friends. I just walk out the door.
Wait, Varys, did they say they're coming?
I'm already outside.
I'm with you. I followed up.
Yeah, well, I thought they were coming, Grognak. This is bullshit. This is mean, man. Let's go to the store. I want to go to the store, Grognak. I gotta buy some new items.
You guys head over to the store then, I guess. You and Grognak. You walk inside.
If we want it, we can go back to them real quick, and then we can come back to us after the store if we want, because they were good starting theirs.
So you walk into the trading store, and when you enter, it's lit, but there's nobody behind the counter. You see a bunch of just random knickknacks and a few potions here, or not potions. You don't see any potions. My bad. I'm used to having potions in the game. You see just knickknacks here and there, kind of like an old bow laying on there, a few instruments, some books. That's about it. But there's nobody behind the counter whatsoever.
Is there a bell or anything on the counter? Or something that I can ring to get someone's attention, maybe?
There is a bell.
Can I... Hey, Grognak, should we... I don't know if anyone's here, but...
Ding.
Is it a ring the bell? Ding? Ding!
Ding. Yeah, just ding. So you ding the bell?
Ding!
Alright, so we're jumping back over to the bar then real quick. Hey guys, did you hear that noise?
I believe so. No?
Hey guys, give me one second. You see him shuffle out the back door, and then all of a sudden back to the shop. Hey, it's you guys. How may I help you?
Hey, you're the barkeeper.
Yeah, I am the barkeeper.
All right, well, are you also the shopkeeper?
I am the shopkeeper.
Nice. Well, I would like to, can you tell me something about this bow here? That caught my eye.
It's a bow. It's I found it.
Yeah, well, can I walk up to it and can I roll investigation or insight?
Yeah, you can roll.
Which insight or investigation?
Insight. Or yeah, investigation. Investigation would be best.
15 plus 3, 18.
So you notice that it's old and dusty. And it's probably been sitting there for probably like quite a few years.
It's old, dusty.
You realize the string is about to just completely snap. So if you pull it back, you probably will just have a stick and not a bow. It's got some Elvish engravings on it, but that's all you can tell about it.
So, because I'm an elf, can I lift it up and try? Can I read the elven inscription and see what it says?
There's not any elven inscription, but the way that like some of the creatures are on it and all that stuff, you can tell that it's been elven made. That's about.
So now can I? Okay, so if I roll, can I now roll an insight check to see if I've maybe seen this bow? Because I'm so old, I'm very old, and see if I maybe know where this bow is related to. I'm 420 years old.
You can.
So, I'd like to. Can I roll on an advantage because I'm so old? Unless it's older, unless this bow is older than 420 years old.
You can.
Oh my God! I rolled a nat 20, and then my insight's +5, so that's a 25.
You've seen these bows before, but the last time that you've seen them was inside of a actual elven army. It was part of an archery unit. You could tell that it was from a very specific unit that you've seen before. But
do I have a flashback to when I was a kid?
Kind of, a little bit of a flash. You weren't really a kid. You were a little bit older, probably in more your teenage years when you saw a group of elves marching this beautiful street with golden buildings, like with ivory and golden on both sides. And you remember watching a parade as these archers passed by, and you knew that they were the elite archers. You knew they were the elite of the elite, like King's Guard elite. And you remember the bow specifically. Well, not that bow, but you remember all the bows look very similar to that.
Hey, shopkeeper.
Yes?
Where did you find this thing?
Well, back in a long time ago when I was really young, I used to adventure outside to do this stuff. And, I remember it was yesterday. It was sunny outside, and I was running, and I ran into this lady elf. And, I slept with her, and she said it was so good I could keep her bow. Hey,
how much are you selling this for?
Hey, she's just sitting on my shelf anymore. I don't really have use for it. If you want it, you can just have it, honestly. Just go ahead and take it. I don't even know what I can use it for now.
Thank you. I don't know how I'm gonna repay you. Thank you.
You want to check out my mole? That'd be a good repayment.
I think I'm okay.
Yeah.
I walked in on the other guy. You know me better, buddy.
Yeah,
you know me better.
All right, so we're gonna switch back over to the bar to give the guys a little bit of time to roleplay too. Back to the bar. You guys are standing around. You watch the old man go out the back, and he hasn't returned for a while.
Is there another bell there?
There is a bell.
Can I ring it?
You can ring the bell.
Thank you. I'm gonna ring it.
All right. So back to the shop. Hey, did you guys hear that?
I did. Let's find out where it came from. I'll come with you.
Hey, yeah, damn it. You see him just go towards the back of the door, and the second the door shuts, you can almost hear like running, like a good paced running. Back to the bar. The door swings open. Here's an old man feebly opening the door and walking in. But it was really quick. It was like you rung the bell and he was almost over there immediately. Hey, the bar is closed right now. We don't open up till 5 p.m. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Do you guys need
Where are the other residents of this town?
I don't know. I regularly go out and look for them. You can try the houses. They don't really come out here that much. They kind of just keep to themselves.
See here, would you like to come look at the other houses with me?
That sounds like a darn good deadly plan.
I will accompany you.
That sounds good. Let's go do that before Gregnak and Ferris walk in through this door.
So as you guys exit the bar, you can
It's
just hear
funny
the old
because
man
as,
just
as
go.
soon as
You can hear the
as
old
soon
man
as
start
I-
running, and you can hear him go, "God damn it!"
I as soon as right before you said that, I actually was counting down from 30. So I opened the door 30 seconds later, and I go, "Wait a minute." Kind of look past you guys. How did you get here so fast?
But like I said, by the time like you saw it, they were already leaving, kind of. So he already dipped out the back, and you heard him say, "God damn it," and run.
Well, hey, where are you guys going?
You know, you go have your shopping trip.
Oh, are you? Well, where are you going right now? Well, it looks like you're walking out of
Yeah,
here.
I
Are you
don't
not?
want to bother you with your
Okay,
shopping
so where
trip.
are you going? That doesn't answer my question.
We're going somewhere with Zahir and our new friend here because we are all sober and not hungover.
Well, I'm not hungover either. I'm coming with you guys. Grognak's
Ah,
coming with me. I don't care what you say about hungover people. Don't discriminate.
No, we don't need you to. We don't need you to come with us.
Well, too bad we're following you anyways.
yeah.
Good luck. Good luck
The
making me
sun
not follow
hurts
you.
My eyes. So you guys go check out the houses.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, so as you walk towards the housing, you notice there's two on your left and one on your right. And then after the one on the right, there's kind of fields of like corn and potatoes and all sorts of menagerie.
Wow, this brings me back to my childhood. I used to love carrots and potatoes. Farming was my favorite.
Oh, Varys, why don't you go check out the fields over there then? I'm gonna go check over this house over here with Zahir and our friend Suzaku.
Get
I
us some
roll it?
vegetables. We could have a nice, good stew later.
Can I roll an insight check and be like, hey man, why do you want to keep pushing me away? What's going on here?
Well,
That's
as
gonna be an outside of game out insight check.
all right, inside it.
It's
I rolled an-
outside again.
I don't know what to say, but I just rolled a nat 20. I haven't touched the dice.
Darius is annoyed with you right now.
As you guys
He doesn't
are
wanna spend time
as you
with
guys
you.
are arguing, you can see the old man poke his head out behind the house and then dip again. And you can just hear, "God damn it."
So can I roll? So what?
You can
what,
tell
what do I think?
from your incessant talking the night
That-
before when you were
That you don't want to
drinking.
be there?
He just doesn't want to hear your voice right now.
Ooh.
We're just gonna pretend like we didn't see that.
Sorry. I'll just come. I won't say anything.
All that.
Gregnak, I guess we're not allowed to talk, bud.
That's fine, Grognux.
I'm gonna
Actually, the reason he doesn't want Gregnat with him is he's scared Gregnat will pass out or puke around him.
I'm gonna try to
And then
get you
he'll have
guys
to
in.
help him out.
I'm gonna try to get you guys in
You don't want to
closer.
help?
Zaku, what?
I'm gonna beckon them in to like get a little closer, more huddled up, so I can whisper something to them.
Yes.
What the fuck do you want?
Starting to think.
Couldn't hear anything.
I didn't hear anything either.
I'm starting to think that old man is the only one here.
I have the same suspicions as well. How about we all go try different houses?
Yes. And if we see,
I don't want to. I'm not gonna do
Yeah,
that
no.
to him. He's my friend. I don't really care if he's the only one here. Doesn't
I'm
matter.
not
Why do
saying
you have a?
have
Do you have
to.
a? Do you have a problem with that?
which weirdly states he's really old, and if he's the only one here, does that field look like recently grown? It's not weird to you guys.
Oh, so he's a
That's a
pimp ass
little weird.
farmer too.
Like I'm just saying, like
I'll go knock on the the door to the house on the right.
Well, was there not just people in the bar that we were just at last night?
I was the only person in the bar.
He was the only other
Other
one
than
there.
the
And he's
barkeep.
just stopping.
Okay,
in
so how did
town.
you get to the bar then?
It was raining. I stopped in to get out of the rain.
So what you're saying is when you went to the bar, you were the only one there because we walked in and
Yes.
seen you. You were
When
the
I was
only
in
one
the
there.
bar, I was the only one there. Besides the
So when you
barkeep.
walked into the town, were the lights on everywhere? Were the torches on? Did you notice anything?
I mean, there were torches on, but like I didn't see anybody.
So you're saying when you walked into town, there was no one, no guards, nothing. You kind of just walked in and you saw this one guy.
But I walked into the bar, you know. Yeah, the rain,
And
get
did
a drink.
you question him? What did you grab? A drink?
I mean, I'm not gonna like ask where is everybody. I figured everybody was in their houses, but like after seeing it today, you know, where it's pretty good, and he's doing this weird
can-
shit, and like you can
Okay,
assume
well,
that maybe he's the only one.
I've come to the same conclusion around the same.
so can I roll a
Thoughts?
perception check to see or if I know where the shopkeeper just went? Because he did say, "Oh shit!" Didn't he leave though? He wasn't with us.
He did.
He dipped his head
Yeah. Okay.
out
So
from
I'll
behind the
roll.
building, and then just
Yeah. Well, that's not great. 5 plus 5, 10 for perception.
You do not know where he went. You just
Yeah. Okay.
it's pretty quiet.
Nice.
You can hear like wind blowing, the ground's still wet and all that stuff with dew, but other than that, you don't know where
Are we?
he's at.
So we're not in a building right now. Are we outside or are we in the bar right now?
We are outside.
you're outside in front of 3 houses in a field.
So
Okay.
why don't we go try each like door for each house
Well,
at the same time to see if there are other people here?
I'll take
okay. So
There.
we see 3 houses here.
2 on the left,
Yeah.
1 on the right.
Yeah. Okay. So are we gonna? Why don't we go knock on the door?
That's what I've been trying to say.
We're
for
gonna
the past few
simultaneously
minutes.
knock on all the doors.
Yes.
Grog
Why
now.
don't you
Okay.
and Grugnak go to that far one on the left?
Ugh.
Suzaku, you go to the near one on the left, and Zahir and I go to the one on the right.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright,
Okay.
so I'm going to start with the one
You're
on the
trusting
right.
me to go to my own house? Sounds
Like you're
good to
going
me.
with Grog back.
So we're going to start with the people who went
Yeah.
to the
Even
right.
worse.
So,
Which one?
We
am I
go to
going
me and
first?
Gregnak. Me and Gregnak go on to the one to the right.
Zahir and I going to the right.
yeah, I'm going to take the
What,
far
you-
left, you're going to take the close left, and then Zahir and Darius are
Okay.
Zaku, Darius, and Zahir are going to take the one to the right. Does that sound good?
Sure.
Yeah, Suzaku's taking his own, right? Suzaku's taking the
I
middle.
thought-
Suzaku's taking the
Thought I was
middle.
going to
So-
middle. Zahir and
Yeah,
I
Suzaku's
guess
going to
we're
middle.
going to
Me
the
and
far
Gregnak are
right.
going to left.
Here.
Me and
Grognak-
me and
me and
Gregnak are going to left.
Right here. Zaku's taking this
Yes.
one,
Yes.
and Darius and Zahir are
Zahir.
taking this one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we're going to go to Darius and Zahir as they go to their first house.
Okay.
So you approach the house, and there's the door.
Would you like to do the honors?
Of course I would. I'm gonna knock on that damn door.
Alright, well, you knocked on the door, and you heard, "Hey, come in."
I don't go in. I don't want to go in.
You can hear the shuffling go on, and you see the door open, and then there's the old man sitting right there. Alright, we'll see.
Can I turn around and signal at somebody else to knock on one of the doors?
I knock on the door.
You also hear from the inside, "Hey, come in."
Go in.
I look at him and I go,
And then,
"What do you want me to do now?"
Then you hear shuffling. You hear shuffling from the inside, and it opens the door. But it's the old man, but he's in a nightgown with a lady's nightcap on too.
Okay. Well, I go in with him. Me and Gregnak go in.
I'll also go
Hey,
into
buddy.
the right
Hey.
house.
Hey, let's
Good,
go.
As I see them start to enter, I'm going to knock on my door.
Hey, come in. You see him come up, but he's trying to dress like a school kid, playing with a hula hoop kind of thing on the floor, like playing with it.
I don't like this.
See here, I think I start to understand why they said this is a weird town.
I'm going
So
to.
are me and Gregnak already inside now? And then he's watching him, and then you guys haven't even went in the door.
I've gone into the right-hand one.
Okay.
They went in their
So-
door. You went in your
So
door.
what-
I'm about to go in.
So what we're noticing now is that we've seen three different ones of them, right? We have now seen
or-
three of
I
them.
mean,
It's all
it could
the
be
same.
that-
It's all the old man. He looks exactly like the old man, but one, your guy's nightgown, or me and you, nightgown with the nightcap on, women's clothes.
Seeing him dressed as a
Zaku
child.
has seen a child not a child version. It's him dressed up like a child, playing with a hula hoop thing with a stick. And then for Darius and Zahir, they've just seen regular old him. So we're
Hey, I like that nightgown that you put on. Are we going to bed? Because isn't it the morning time?
All right, so I'm gonna focus on right now. We're gonna focus on Grugnak and Varys' first experience. Hey, guys, it's early in the morning. What are you guys doing out and about? It's just so early.
Well, we were just over at the shopkeep, right? I mean, we
Yeah.
saw you over there, and now you're in your PJs, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I was just trying to figure out where we can go around the town. You invited us in. I mean,
Back-
unless
back
you want to
in-
go somewhere else.
Back
You
in
show us
my
around,
day,
or-
Sonny, back in my day, it wasn't much of a town. It's just, it's been here for a very long time.
All right. Well, let's go. Or do you want to show us around? Can you show me around?
Yeah, you can come in. And he starts pointing. This is a kitchen. This is a bedroom. This is a closet.
I was talking about outside.
Yeah,
You have a nice house. Don't get me wrong. I like your house. I just want to see if we got somewhere else to go.
so there is a house next door, and there's a house across the street. There's a old trading place, and then there's the bar, and there's a well. There's
Well,
also,
do you want to come with me to the house next door?
it's too early in the morning to come outside, Sonny.
All right. Well, Grugnak, let's go. We'll see you later. All right. I don't want to keep
This
Yeah.
is giving me even a
you
worse
waiting.
headache.
Maybe you should make your coffee first, and then I'll see you around town, eh?
This is giving me a worse headache. Alright, so we're gonna go to Darius and Zaire.
Yeah. Well, let's.
We'll flip over to them real quick. Alright, so you guys are at your house and you see him just standing inside, beckoning you in, and you followed him inside.
So this is your house then?
Hey, yeah, this is my house. Just been here for the longest time. Back when I was an adventurer, I settled down. It's just been me.
Ah, you were an adventurer. Did you take an arrow to the knee?
Yeah, I slept with many women. It's just, they used to not call me Old Willow. They used to call me Big Dick Willow. I used to swing my sword all around town, and the ladies would say, "Here comes Big Dick Willow into the town, swinging his sword," and I lay on them.
When did you move into this town then?
It's just about, geez, when was the last war? Spanish shit. It's been a while. All sorts of things went down crazy, and then there was this wizard, and this wizard did things, and then there's all sorts of things that came out, and just then I was back in my day, and now I'm here, and Big Dick Willow became Old Man Willow. I still swing
this
the
like-
sword.
Does that ring any bells for me? What he was talking about?
It does. Like the way he's talking about an old war and a wizard and all that stuff sounds like hundreds of years almost ago.
How old are you, per se?
And some people, age doesn't really matter. I'm still young in spirit and just getting around. He kind of doesn't want to really. It's obviously he's not really divulging his age, and he's trying to avoid some of the questions.
Dodging.
And was there anyone else who would live in this town when you moved here?
There's there's a lady across the street, and then there's that young kid, there's a young whippersnapper across the street too. It's just not really been much going on other than that. Yeah, that's how it is.
So who takes care of the fields if you run the tavern and inn?
Of course I do.
And I guess the shop.
I take care of the fields. I take care of the stable. I take care of the stores. I take care of the bar. I take about care of everything around here. Nobody ever really.
Why do you do everything?
Yeah, it's because nobody really pitches in. You know, today's generation are just soft.
Okay.
All right, and I'm gonna pass it on to Izaku in your house with him with the little kid with the hoop.
Before I walk in, could I investigate do I feel anything magical coming from the house or like any certain point in the house?
I'll tell you right now, it just seems very ordinary. There's no investigation. It's just an ordinary village house. You know, it's got thatch roof and it's got just timber. The timber looks newer though, and the thatch looks pretty new also.
What about from the old man?
You realize it's the old man. He's just wearing kids' clothes and all that stuff, but you don't see any magical essence coming off of him either.
I'm going to enter the house, but I'm going to do it cautiously.
All right, so as you're, hey, it's okay, Sonny. We're like the same age. You're fine. Come in. He's still playing with the hoop, with the stick, and all that stuff.
Oh, with a stick?
Yeah, it's one of those
Sir,
things.
I need to ask you this question only because I'm really concerned. Why are you dressed like a kid playing with a stick?
Yeah, it seems I am dressed. It's just how I dress, you know. It's, why do we dress any way, shape, or form? You really gotta ask about, you know, this younger generation. It's my generation. It's just been me.
And you're the same one that runs the bar.
I run the bar.
What about the field?
I run the field.
And the stable?
I run the stables. I do everything around here by myself. You know, these people are too soft. Nobody really wants to work, so I just run everything.
Are you okay, sir?
Ever since the war, things have been different. Nothing really happens around here. Every once in a while, you know, you get one of them orcs or one of them elves. Every once in a while, you get a cleric, you know. There was actually a cleric very recently. There's something different about that cleric, though. It's kind of like he's hiding something. I don't think the people with him actually knew what he was hiding, but he was definitely hiding something about him. It just didn't seem right.
Ask him what his name was.
What is your name?
The cleric's name, I think it began with a D, or something, might have been a C. Now it's definitely a D. I remember ever seeing something, it's just like, yeah, it's definitely a D.
Is your memory okay, sir?
Yeah, my memory's been perfect. Hell, son, I can remember the day and time of almost anything. It's been a long while, but I know almost everything about this place here.
So how many people live in this town? If you do everything by yourself?
Yeah, just counting the lady that lives next door and the old man across the street. I say about, it could be one, it could be three. Sometimes it's three, sometimes it's one. Just depends on. Yeah, that's about how it is.
Sometimes there's 3, but sometimes there's 1. It's kind of a peculiar statement.
Ask him about the well. I want to see if there's anything going on about that.
Thinking the same thing.
All right, well, I'll switch back over to Zahir and Varys. Zahir and Darius. Back to their house real quick. You guys?
Is there anything freaky going on with that well? Do you know anything about that well?
That well was built there a long time. I built the well. It's been there for a while. It's just where we get our water for the horses and the shells in the store. And I don't really remember much about that well. I mean, it was built there about 20, 40, 50, 60. It's been there a while.
Well, there's no way I know anything about the cleric that he was talking about, so I'm going to ask if people ever come through the town.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that come to town. There was an orc recently. There was an elf, and then there was it's like I want to say sorcerer actually. He's definitely trying to pretend he wasn't a sorcerer though. I could see right through that, but I mean, who am I to judge? For the longest time, you know, people used to get along, but now everything went and changed. That's all he gave you.
What do you mean everything went and changed?
And the war happened, and you know, our sorcerers and wizards did their thing and thought they were in the right, and then old king and all that stuff thought he was in the right, and then the old sorcerer went and done passed away, and then he did something, and now just everybody's in cahoots with each other, and nobody wants to get along. I mean, God knows how many people probably look at an orc differently or an elf differently. Nobody really realizes we're all in this, you know, here, there, all together, and that's just about how it's always been, and just nobody wants to realize that.
Actually,
You
speaks
seem
some
like-
wisdom.
You seem like you got a good head on your shoulders, man.
And
Yeah.
sometimes it comes and goes, you know. He probably some, you know, he probably right about that well. He probably something in that water. It's probably something in that water that, you know, gone done made me think of what I do. Sometimes I forget a lot of things. Anything else? You guys there? Oh, alright, so we are going to Grognak and Varys. Sorry about the split up again. My Wi-Fi does not want to work. We're going to go to Varys and Grognak, and we're there inside the house, the old lady man.
Yeah. So are you not coming with us when we're leaving right now? We're walking out the door right now.
Oh, I can't do that exactly.
All right.
It's too hard getting off the porch.
No worries. All right. Well, we'll see you later. Look, I'm gonna go catch up with my friends now.
Alright, so we're going back to Zaku inside the house with the little boy. Old man. Little boy, old man.
So, can I ask how you do it?
How I do what, Sean? It's run your
Fields, the
Well, you
the,
know,
the, field, the fields in general. Like that's a lot of work for someone your age.
well, when you get this time, this old and used to be an adventurer, things used to be, you know, so gosh darn hard, and now I just got so much time to do this. I just got a lot of time.
Even then, it's pretty hard work. I mean, you don't have any help.
Yes, well, these people are soft, so I do it myself all the time. It's just me and myself doing this and that and running things.
Mm. Let's see here. And you're a human, right?
Yeah, I'm an old man, you know, old man Willow. Used to be known as Big Dick Willow. A long time ago.
That sounds like an interesting story.
I tell you how I was Big Dick Willow back in my day. I used to walk into town. The women would go and point and goes, "Here come Big Dick Willow." I'd walk into town, swing my sword here and there, lay every woman. Well, I probably got like 200, 300 grandchildren somewhere. And shit, you might even be one of my grandchildren for all I know. Who was your mother? Who was your grandmother?
That I don't know.
Alright, so we're going to go to Darius and Zahir.
So you've been alive for a long time then.
It's been about just say 70, 80 something. Yeah, maybe 90. I been around a while, yeah.
How do you stay alive for so long and keep yourself in working condition?
Yeah, it's carrots. I ground them up down into anything, you know. Any way you can take it, you just eat that carrot, and that carrot, you know, you just keep going. You don't stop.
Just nutrition?
Yeah, every once in a while, you know, I go for a jog. It's, you know, every time somebody rings that damn bell, you know, I gotta go for a run real quick.
Well, you're certainly an interesting person. Let me just go take I might go take a look around, see what else there is around here, you know?
And it's just, you know, the stable and the tavern, and the trading post, and the place with the produce and all that, and the well.
Why do you need so many horses?
Well, you know, they never had too many horses, you know. When I work the fields, you know, I'll use one day, one next, and just give them rotations, you know. And sometimes you gotta breed, you know, after a couple 20-something plus years, you know, one horse passes because you're bred, you know, that horse has an offspring, and that offspring will be used for the fields.
Okay then.
But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Just make sure you shut the door on the way out.
Of course. You have any other questions you'd like to ask me here?
No.
Alright, so we're going to go back to Izaku.
I'm going to be like, well, I think I should let you get back to your business. I'll see myself out.
Alright, well, you guys come back later. I'm baking a pie. Alright, so everybody went outside and y'all are standing kind of like, you know, at the opening of all the houses together again.
That is
So we basically just all walked out at the same time.
Yep. Well,
that is something different.
I saw an old man dressed as a kid.
Hey, well,
I'm creepy.
Also the old man.
I saw an old man in a dress and I think I'm still drunk.
guys, I don't know about you guys, but I'm done here. I don't need anything else. If I'm being honest. I went to the tavern. I've drunk. I think we need to continue on and get to where these goblins say we need to go. But if they said we needed to go here, then what the heck's going on right now? Like,
Wait, why did the goblins say that they didn't want to come in here? Because they said it was weird, right?
well, no, they said this is where they took us to here.
Didn't they say
But
they
they
were ran out by people dressed in white with crosses? And
Yeah, there's no one here
you,
like
I'm
that.
asking you guys. 'Cause I wasn't
Yeah.
here for that.
Yeah, he was. That's what they said. They ran out by people dressed in white with crosses.
As you guys look
And I
over,
know that
you
one of
see-
them's name was. I wrote it down, but I was gonna ask the old man about it, but I don't want to bug him. And I also don't want because he seems like he's really got something going on here.
Alright, so as you guys
Oh,
are
look at the
talking, hold on. As you guys are talking amongst yourself,
I don't know what you guys are
Hold
talking
on.
about, but
hold on. As you
very
guys
nice.
as you guys are talking
Oh, yeah.
amongst yourselves,
In this.
hold on. As you talk amongst yourselves, you notice out in the field the old man tilling the ground in farm clothes.
I've
Oh,
never met
maybe
a
he's
human who's-
maybe he's Jesus. How would you know?
Who is
You're Jesus.
Maybe he's the chosen one.
Who's Jesus?
Maybe he's the chosen one. Why do you think you can be in so many places at the same time? Magic is forbidden, and if that would have been the case, he would have already been eradicated. You know that. He
Well,
would have already
here's
been
the thing.
eradicated. This is a
People with magic
everyone
are
around
usually
here does not like
powerful.
magic.
I'm gonna look at Darius and be like, hiding something?
Am I hiding something? I'm a cleric of the Order Domain. No one else is there to know.
I don't know. The man seemed to know that I like. Said you were hiding something. Like I don't ever remember you divulging that you were a cleric, and he knew that you were a cleric.
Well, of course, I let him know I was a cleric.
Does anybody have detect magic?
Narc.
I,
Wait,
if
wait,
I
wait, wait,
spent some time
wait.
a night resting, I could gain access to it, but not right now.
Oh, the one
Okay.
fucking good spell I didn't take. Okay. I have mending in message. Technically.
What is it you
Create
do,
illusions.
Suzaku?
I'm a sork. I'm a sorcerer. I'm a mage.
Okay, well that's
What
not
the
something you
hell?
usually say to
Oh my
people.
god,
May I
it's
advise
a
you?
mage.
Varys,
You're
Yeah,
a
but-
magic
Like a-
user?
Varys, tell him not to cast ever burning hands in front of guards. Ever.
Don't do that.
I'm assuming that's how
see,
your buddy
unlike-
lost his hand.
Gregnak,
Actually,
you
no,
left
that's a
you left
different
Sen
story.
outside, right? Yeah, he should be with the goblins. I hope the goblins haven't torn him to shreds.
Wait. You left the guy with the goblins? Wait, what goblins?
Yeah. So,
What do you mean,
Well,
what goblins?
it's a long story.
Gregnak is the master of goblins. Don't question him.
I'm
You're
the
not allowed to
chief.
talk to the master of goblins. Right,
Someone
Gregnak?
should probably go check on your friend and make sure he's still okay. He's been out there a while. In the rain,
Well,
I may add.
If that's the case, then I gotta tell this shopkeeper goodbye because he's been so nice to me.
Oh, I personally want to go check out the fields.
That's where you see him working out
Suzaku,
there.
Well, let's
Let
go.
me
Let's
give you a
go.
word of
Let's go
advice.
see him then. If he's out in the fields right now, let's go see him.
Before we go there, Suzaku, let me give you a word of advice. Don't go telling people you're a sorcerer.
That's what I was.
See, unlike most clerics, I don't really care. As long as you're not overtly good or evil, I don't really care. However, most people and
They
most clerics
care.
and most
They care.
townsfolk would
See here, you
they
know what
would
happened
execute
last
you
time.
if you found out they were a sorcerer. You were a sorcerer.
Just
So
okay.
I advise you not to go out saying you're a sorcerer.
Will do. I will heed that advice. Still though, those veggies can make a pretty good stew later down the road.
He said something about eating carrots made him live a long life. And
Well, let's go
jogging.
talk to him. Let's go talk to him then. He's right there in the fields. I start
Also, is it- also-
I start
also you
going
don't
ahead.
find it-
Gregnak, come on, let's go.
You don't
I
find it
gotta
the
go talk
least
to him.
bit strange that we were all talking to him at the exact same time in 3 different locations?
Oh, I find that
How would you-
very strange.
How would you know that? I just walked out of the house and I seen you
well,
walk
I
out
was-
of the house at the exact same time.
I was talking to one of the kid, and he said he was talking to the old man, and I'm pretty sure you mentioned something about an old man in a dress. Or is that your? No, that was your buddy Grognak who
Yeah.
said something.
Yes.
It was weird, and it's gonna take
Oh.
years of therapy to get that out of my mind.
Okay. So there's something going on here, and like it's just weird. If you said something about goblins bringing you to this village, I don't know what happened there, but like something must be done here.
Brought us
Well,
here because
I'm-
I think they said something about them being driven out. Stuff.
How
How
old
close
man.
am I? How close am I now to the old man? Am I like right up to the old man?
You can just walk to the field, guys, if you want it.
I'm walking to the woods.
Okay, well,
Walk with you.
hey, shopkeeper, barkeeper.
Yeah, Sonny. You're enjoying my cross. Go ahead and feel free. You have any cross that you want. Just don't take them raw, you know. I gotta have carrots and stuff for nutrition, you know. The potatoes.
Do I sense any magic coming from the veggies, the crops?
None
Well,
whatsoever.
hey, I just want to take rations for a couple days.
Hey, go ahead, son. Actually, it's, just go ahead. You see there by the fence post, there's a few burlap sacks. You want to fill those up, go ahead.
I will take this man up on that
All right.
offer.
So how many rations does that give us, or how much food?
Let's say you fill 3 bags. 1 bag's full with corn, 1 bag's full with potatoes. They're halfway, because, you know, we're not greedy. And the 1 bag's halfway filled with carrots.
Yeah. Each, or is that between all of us?
It's 3 bags
No.
between all of us, burlap sacks.
You said something about him eating carrots.
Well, when I asked him about how he lived a long life.
Oh, thank you, sir.
You're very welcome.
We'll take this. I just wanted to let you know we're taking off. I appreciate everything. I'll be back here though because you're my man.
Yeah.
That ale was one of the best ales that I've probably ever had.
Uh-huh.
With that one ale that you made where the head was perfect, that was the best ale I've ever had. That was almost a dream ale. The
Yeah.
crisp taste.
I'm
I just remember it so clearly.
gonna be honest with you. We'll probably see each other again sometime, but I don't know if I'm gonna be here as much longer. You know, this village starting to wear on me. Man, I might try to be an adventurer in the last, you know, few years here and so you know what I say, yeah.
Well, let me ask you this question.
Yeah,
Is there anything I can help you with?
yeah.
Is there something that you need me to do for you? Like you've done so much for me, I want to do something for you. Is there something that I can do for you? I know you're here. I've seen you go everywhere. You're struggling and you're all by yourself. Is there any way I can help you? Are you stuck here, or are you alone? Can we get some more people to come here? Like, give me something and I'll do it and I'll help you out.
Yeah, I'll tell you this, Sonny. You know, all the gold you gave me and stuff at the barn. You know, all that. You guys helped me so much, but you know, instead of you know giving you helping me, I want to give you one piece of advice as you go along your ways. Remember, you're never truly alone, Sonny. There's gonna always be people there. You just need to search for the good ones and separate them from the bad ones, and in time, things may change.
Thank you. Is there anything I can do for you? Are you sure?
I should be fine. I've lived in this world for the longest time, saw many things and many faces, some kind, some mean, some bent on destroying others, and some bent on building up what others have destroyed. Just remember to separate yourself from the ones that want to destroy and live a good, happy life, and you might maybe one day live as long as I have lived. Elf?
I will. I've already actually. I don't know how long you've lived, but I'm quite up there with you too, there, bud. Anyways, it was nice to see you. I would kind of walk up to him. I give him the hug gesture to give him a hug.
Yeah, he hugs you back.
Right. Does he have any Does he have a pocket? Does he have any pockets or anything?
Oh my god. Yes, he has pockets.
I was
Yeah?
waiting for something
Okay.
like this.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a sleight of hand check then,
Oh my god.
and I got 18 plus 4, so 22. And so in between that conversation that I was having with him, I actually pulled 7 gold pieces out of my bag, and when I'm giving him a hug, I slip 7 gold pieces into his pocket.
He whispers in your ear, Sonny, you don't need to do that. You've been kind enough.
It's all right. You need this.
I gotta
You're the
ask
best
you,
guy I've ever met.
You don't need that 7 gold piece that you just put in my pocket?
Doesn't matter. I'll see it again another time.
Yeah, sure you will, son. I'm sure you will.
All right. Well, you take care of yourself, eh? And I kind of let go of the hug. That was probably like a fucking 1.5 or 2 minute hug. We were hugging that whole time.
I hope you find that bow useless. It used to be one of your people's bows, so I knew you could use it. It was from an archer way before your time, maybe during it, but I know that you'll find good use for it.
I will. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And I kind of give him like a salute, and as I say, Grugnok, let's go, guys. Come on, we got to leave this man in peace now.
Before you leave, he yells back, before you leave, Varish, I want you to know that there is one more amongst your party that's not much different from you. Sewn from the same cloth you two are.
What do you mean?
I hear this.
Oh yeah.
Everyone hears this.
Do I hear this?
Everyone hears this, but the second you hear it, the whole entire village completely disappears, and all that's left is a well and nothing else.
Look at Keeper Darius.
And so wait,
Well,
so wait. Now, because my bow is in my bag.
By the way,
Can I
your
actually?
bow is...
Can I
Yeah,
actually now, because my bow, when I got the bow, I put it in my bag. Can I actually now, like, take off my backpack and open up the bag? Because I seen that everything disappeared, and I now know that it was some sort of magic or something. Can I open up my bag and just, like, see the bow inside and see if something's changed because
Yes.
all the strings were
So-
broken?
you see the bow, and it's completely ivory now. It's not even wood anymore. It's gold inlays, and the string is completely perfect unicorn-haired strings.
Whoa. This is
I can't
amazing.
say.
This is I remember this. This is from my childhood. This is from when I was younger. No, wait a minute. Wait. What was the last thing he said? He said something about someone amongst our party was close to me.
Cut from the same cloth. I believe
So
is
now
the term.
can I? Yeah. I mean,
I will say this disappearance is both expected and unexpected.
You guys
based
still
on-
have your sack of vegetables, by the way, but the fields are gone, the houses are gone. Like I said, all that's left is the well. So,
Okay. I'm just confused. Now I'm talking to you guys. I completely outright told you I was a mage, so you know it's not it. How did something magical get by me?
maybe it wasn't magic. Maybe it was beyond magic.
celestial.
Can I go to the well?
And
Would you
that-
consider it lore?
And that is where we'll end our episode for the day.
Do you consider it lore based?
Yes. This is where
We'll see you on the next episode, guys.
This has been Swiggy Swooty. Make
Swiggity
sure you hit
Swooty.
that like button, hit that subscribe button. Check us out for more episodes, especially if you enjoyed it. Go ahead and comment down below what you enjoyed best out of it. We'll see you guys later. Say bye, guys.
Take care, guys.
Au revoir.
Old Dusty out.